In recent years, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, has been making headlines around the world for his ambitious and sweeping reforms. Dubbed the Vision 2030 plan, his vision for the future of Saudi Arabia is nothing short of revolutionary. From allowing women to drive and attend sports events to opening up the country to foreign investment and tourism, Mohammed bin Salman is shaking up the status quo in a way that few leaders have dared to do before. But what does this all mean for the kingdom and its people? In this video, we'll take a closer look at the visionary prince and his plans for Saudi Arabia's future, exploring the challenges, opportunities, and potential pitfalls along the way. Whether you're a fan or a skeptic, there's no denying that Mohammed bin Salman is a force to be reckoned with, and his impact on the region is likely to be felt for years to come. The Vision 2030 plan. The Vision 2030 plan is a comprehensive blueprint for Saudi Arabia's future, encompassing economic, social, and political reforms. The ultimate goal is to reduce the kingdom's dependence on oil and create a more diversified, sustainable economy that can compete on the global stage. The plan was officially launched in 2016, with Mohammed bin Salman at the helm, and has since become a driving force for change in the country. At the heart of the Vision 2030 plan is a series of ambitious economic reforms aimed at reducing the kingdom's reliance on oil exports. This includes plans to privatize state-owned assets, attract foreign investment, and develop new industries such as tourism and entertainment. The government has also introduced a number of incentives for businesses, such as tax breaks and streamlined regulations, in an effort to create a more business-friendly environment. Economic reforms and diversification. One of the key components of the Vision 2030 plan is the push for economic diversification. The Saudi economy has long been heavily reliant on oil exports, which account for around 90% of the country's export earnings. However, with the decline in oil prices in recent years, the government has realized the need to diversify the economy and reduce its dependence on oil. To achieve this, the government has introduced a number of economic reforms aimed at attracting foreign investment and developing new industries. For example, the government has established special economic zones, such as the NEOM project, which is a $500 billion plan to build a new futuristic city in the northwest of the country. The government has also introduced a range of incentives for businesses, such as tax breaks and streamlined regulations, in an effort to create a more business-friendly environment. Social reforms and women's rights. Another key component of the Vision 2030 plan is the push for social reforms and women's rights. For decades, Saudi Arabia has been known for its strict gender segregation and conservative social norms. Women have been banned from driving and attending sports events, and have faced numerous restrictions on their daily lives. Political reforms and anti-corruption measures. Another key component of the Vision 2030 plan is the push for political reforms and anti-corruption measures. The government has launched a crackdown on corruption, arresting high-profile figures and recovering billions of dollars in assets. This has been seen as a bold move by Mohammed bin Salman, who has positioned himself as a reformer dedicated to rooting out corruption and modernizing the government. Technology and innovation initiatives. As part of the Vision 2030 plan, the government has also launched a range of technology and innovation initiatives aimed at positioning Saudi Arabia as a leader in the global tech industry. This includes plans to develop a new tech hub in Riyadh, as well as investments in robotics, artificial intelligence, and renewable energy. The government has also introduced a range of incentives for startups, such as funding and mentorship programs, in an effort to encourage innovation and entrepreneurship. While these initiatives are still in their early stages, they represent a significant shift in the way the government views technology and innovation, and could have a major impact on the country's future economic growth. Criticisms and controversies. Despite the many positive aspects of the Vision 2030 plan, Mohammed bin Salman and his government have also faced significant criticism and controversy. The crackdown on political dissent and the arrests of human rights activists have been widely condemned by international organizations and Western governments, who have called for greater respect for human rights and political freedoms. The government's involvement in the war in Yemen has also been criticized, with some accusing Saudi Arabia of committing war crimes and violating international law. The ongoing dispute with Qatar has also raised concerns about the stability of the region and the potential for further conflict. Finally, Mohammed bin Salman is a visionary prince who is transforming Saudi Arabia's future in ways that few could have imagined just a few years ago. The Vision 2030 plan represents a comprehensive blueprint for economic, social, and political reform, and could have far-reaching implications for the country's future. While there are certainly challenges and controversies facing the kingdom, there is no denying that Mohammed bin Salman is a leader who is not afraid to take bold risks and challenge the status quo. Whether his vision will be realized remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: Saudi Arabia is undergoing a period of profound change, and the implications of this change will be felt for years to come. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more videos on interesting topics like this.